Alright guys, just gonna give it a couple more seconds, let some people in, and then we will get this stream underway. It feels good to be back. Definitely felt we were not streaming for the past week. I thought I was gonna stream a lot more in Disney. I really did. The schedule kept changing every single day. Basically, all the plans that we had for Disney, we basically changed them. we changed them. We stayed out a lot later than we did before. That we were expecting. So, parks are open a bit later, so didn't get really a chance to stream a lot in Disney. We did stream that one night, but other than that, we didn't really stream at all. Also, the Wi-Fi, I had to use my phone hotspot, so it wasn't the best. But, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this stream. I am back in Phoenix for the next 4 months, until I'm back in New York for Christmas. So, this is going to be the setup for the next 4 months. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one, as we're going to do this Q&A overtime / hard out at 7 o'clock Eastern, so I can get everything ready for the game that we're calling, whichever game that is. Actually 6:45 hard out. 6:45 hard out. So every donation counts as triple if there's a request attached, otherwise just get some overtime, but I'm not going to start the clock. We are just going to talk for a little bit. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Kevin, Jackson, Adrian, Nick, the Jerry Jones Parsons situation. Yeah, Jerry is talking out of his own butt right now. Jerry is doing the one thing you can't do in a negotiation, and that is doing the entire negotiation in his head without, consulting the other side and listening to the other side. Jerry literally is saying that we are doing the negotiation. I think it's going well in my head, and we're doing it in my head. Not a good move. Not a good idea. Not a good idea to do. And look, money talks. I'm not sure Parsons is gone, but under this contract, he's not playing another snap under the star. He is going to hold out until he gets his money. Favorite moment from the Disney trip? Man, I will say Cosmic Rewind, the rumors are true. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is the best ride in Disney, and maybe the best ride I've ever ridden. I rode it 4 times. The wait times were not bad for Guardians, honestly. It was never more than an hour, which I was surprised by, I guess because we went during the afternoon during the school year. In the summertime, but the Guardians coaster is absolutely incredible in Epcot, and I get the conga hate. I do get the conga hate for it, and I also love Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I think that fits perfectly. I'm bummed that 25 or 6 to 4 is not one of the songs that's on there, but man, that ride is great. That ride is great. Thoughts on Brian Robinson to the 49ers? Yeah, that trade just happened. I know the Niners have some injury history or injury troubles at running back right now, so I think it makes a lot of sense. I think he can fit in pretty nicely in that scheme. We know that Shanahan gets the most out of his running backs when given the chance. It makes a lot of sense. I know the Commanders, they didn't really feel the need for him with the emergence of Rodriguez and whatnot, and the Niners had a need at running back, especially because you don't know McCaffrey's injury history. I like that move a lot. For that. Jerry Jones, Brady Spears of NFL owners. Good in the 90s, and then in Parsons trade, what would Dallas get? Multiple first round picks. I mean, it would be one of the biggest trades in NFL history in terms of the value you would get for a defensive player. It would be one of the biggest trades of all time, because he's a pass rusher who's not even entered his prime, which is great. Jerry always to the last minute to make sure his player gets the most money possible. Yep, he does not do business well. New information about the Zootopia show. I did see that. Better Together, and will debut on November 7th. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how that show is going to be. I know it's something about ran its course, but we will see what happens with Zootopia. I'd rather there be like a whole land versus just an attraction, the Tree of Life. But it's something to be bug ran scores. So I'm fine with it. I do like the fact they're using animatronics for Rock and Roll Coaster. The scooter and the penguin animatronics look great. Big 30 round, the lights look great. And we'll find out more too about Disney and D23 next week. I'm excited to see D23. Might live stream that. We'll see. Thoughts on the Sheadore Gabriel controversy? And people assuming the latter took a shot at the former. Yeah, I thought it was stupid. I thought that was absolutely stupid. Because if you listen to the interview and you listen to the question beforehand, it was very clear that Gabriel was not taking a shot at Sanders. It was very clear that he was not taking a shot at Sanders whatsoever. It's insane the fact that Schefter ran with that story and trotted out things that were very blatantly incorrect. When you listen to the whole thing, it's very clear that Gabriel was not talking about Sheadore. He was talking about the media and how they want to stir stuff up. The Daniel Jones news. As a Jaguars fan, I am in heaven. As a Jaguar fan, I love it. I'm not surprised. I think Jones is a better leader. I also was never high on Richardson. Even as a Florida fan, I was like, this guy's not ready to play. So, not surprised by the news, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Pay trade before Jerry pays Micah over the happiest cat alive. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Yeah, Schefter was shy journalism. Yep. He also said, did you see that tweet yesterday where he said Travis Hunter is out for Saturday's game? You don't see that one? Where he said Travis Hunter is injured and he's out. No, that's not true. He's out because all the starters are out. Liam Cohen announced that none of the starters are playing. Schefter, come on. Stop trying to peddle this narrative. Stop trying to peddle this narrative about Travis Hunter. Literally, he's out because no one's playing. Liam Cohen flat out announced no one's playing. And then Schefter puts out a tweet saying that Travis Hunter is hurt and he's out. He's not. Cohen literally said if there was a game, he would be playing. If there was a game, he would literally be playing. And none of the stars are playing this week. So, that's a non-story. It's a non-story. How's it going, Isaac? Yeah, I did go on the Gardens ride. I got Everybody Wants to Rule the World twice, and I got Conga. So I did not get Disco Inferno. I did not get September. I did not get One Way or Another. I get the Conga hate. I do get the Conga hate. I think 25 or 6 to 4 would be a better song than Conga. And just thinking about it, I would think One Way or Another, you could probably take that out and put in Surrender by Cheap Trick. So, let's see what we got. I don't think the last one went through, Bobby. Yeah, I didn't see the last one. Last one didn't go through, Bobby. Last one did not go through. Number one song at high school equivalent teacher to Jerry Jones. The teacher... Oh, I just realized my mic is very, very low. I just realized that. The teacher that got tenure, that was very good, got tenure, then stopped trying. Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about the Jaguars. Yeah, my mic knob was all the way down. I didn't even realize that. All right. Number one song. Am I going to stream Game Day? I'm not going to stream Game Day. I'm not going to stream Game Day, but I am going to stream Texas Ohio State, obviously. So, you know where I can go stop it. Yeah, that ride's incredible. That ride is the best ride I've been on in Disney. Best ride, including Universal. Best ride I've been on. Number one song the day of whoever, we're not going to be together. Shakira reference. All right, so that is mid-September 83. I'm going to go Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. And then Giant Wedding for Baker. Harold Cosell and Ed Baker. Okay, so the Ed Baker video. Number one song, I'm going to guess I'll Be There by the Jackson 5. And the Harold Cosell video, I'm going to go with Total Eclipse of the Heart. That's what I'm going to go with. Had a chance to look over the MLB media rights mega deal. I'm not crazy about MLB TV being now a part of ESPN, because MLB TV was a great app. But I do like NBC getting Sunday Night Baseball. And we get ESPN, they get to stay on but not do Sunday Night Baseball, so we get more national games. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the deal as it is. I'm okay with the deal. Marlins are not. No, they're not. They're sort of back in it. How's it going, Brad? I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Arch the Colts in 27. I would hate that. Patriots Colts J Polk. Yeah. Speaking of the other J Polk, Jalen Polk, out for the season. So, so much for the best hands in the NFL. How good is the score 4-2? It's all right. It's not the best, but it depends on the grid. There's some grids where there's like 7 options for a team player. I like to go single digits. You'll see with the Fever do, obviously, Clark being injured and Cunningham out for the season. They're in trouble right now. Yeah, and the Niners straight for Sky Moore for the Chiefs. I have no idea why. I don't know why. Sky Moore doesn't fix anything. Sky Moore, maybe he just needs a fresh start, but he was not good. He was not good in the slightest bit. SEC 9-game schedule, I'm okay with it because they are mandating that each team plays a game against a power team out of conference, so I'm okay with it. I don't hate the 9-game schedule so long as each team plays at least one good non-conference game. Best rides at Disney. Oh, and today's the 23rd. Happy 23rd, I can hear. Happy 23rd, man. Best rides at Disney. Guardians of the Galaxy. The Cosmic Rewind is great. The Tron Coaster is really good. The Tron Coaster is really, really good. The other thing is Tower of Terror is always fun. So those are great. I do like Expedition Everest. Rise of the Resistance is phenomenal. Rise of the Resistance is phenomenal. The Star Wars ride, and I love that ride because the cast members just going to be so mean to you. It is so funny. It is so funny because you like enter into the ship, you're like abducted by the First Order, and the cast members just going to be so mean to you. It is so funny. I do like Mickey Maze Rover Wheeler. The song is so catchy. I will say, all the rides that Disney got rid of that I liked, they replaced them with better rides. I will say. Mickey Minnie better than the Great Movie Ride. Guardians miles better than Ellen. And it does fit the theme, too. It does fit the theme. I do like... I like the new rides that they got. Yeah, thoughts on the Jaguars game and the Saunders trade. So, quick thoughts on the Jaguars game. I thought the offense looked very sharp. I thought Trevor looked very good in the pocket. I don't think Wolford is any good. I think we should have Hennigan be the number 3 quarterback. The Saunders trade, I like the move a lot because Luke Forner sucked. He wasn't making the roster. Saunders, at least there might be someone there because we do need some depth at defensive tackle. We don't really have anyone right now. Hamilton, you never know injury-wise. Armstead, injury. Smith, same thing, injury. So Saunders, is he any good? I don't know, but at the very least, it's not Luke Forner, and I will take that. The final play, in terms of the throw, I think that would just get your guys some extra reps. I don't think it was a dumb decision. If it was in a regular season game, dumb decision 100%, but because you're in field goal range, but I think that was just a case of getting extra reps. I'm not too concerned about that whatsoever. And TJ Slaughter is so bad. TJ Slaughter is so bad. Gardens Rose, first ride I ever won on, and no one came close to stop it. Yep. So, yeah, tenure. I mean, I get tenure. McDaniels ruined Derek Carr and Mac Jones scored at the same time. Impressive stuff. Conga Ride is a Conga rider song. So basically, when you ride the Guardians ride, there's 6 songs you get to choose from. It's completely random. It's completely random what song you get. So while the ride is happening, one of 6 songs plays. And the songs are Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears, I Ran by A Flock of Seagulls, Disco Inferno, September, Conga, and One Way or Another. So you get one of those 6 songs completely randomized. Conga is by far the worst. JG9 6 the Cowboys, yep. Will Garoppolo still be 9 if he wants to 54? Probably. I would think so. Because I watched Vikings say if there's anything to learn from the Vikings, it's preseason that Mac Brosmer is QB3 and Screw might be QB2. Hal is Hal ripping his trash, yeah. Yeah, Brosmer at least gives you some. Ripping is nothing at this point. No, it's not the same song. It changes songs every time. Thoughts on Rip Ride Rocket closing? I heard no good things about that coaster. That coaster was an eyesore. It didn't really fit in the park. It seemed kind of jerky. I'm not really an upside down guy, so I never rode it, but the reviews were never the best from that coaster. It was always kind of a rocky experience. They just seem to get rid of that whole side of the park. Also, Universal, figure something out, get rid of that entire side of the park. With Rip Ride Rocket, the Despicable Me Minions simulator, Shrek 4D you can watch online, Fast and Furious ride sucks, and the Jimmy Fallon ride is what it is. Just change that entire side of the park. Maybe just make it like a Shrek Land or something. That whole left side of the park has no reason to exist. Never wants realignment. How so? He wants more geographic alignment. And the reason why is because of TV deals. He wants more games taking place at night. Problem is that right now you only have like 2 games taking place like 10 o'clock at night. And he doesn't like the fact that a lot of fans have to stay up late to watch all the games for their team playing on the West Coast. So I get that he wants realignment. I hope it's not 8 divisions of 4. I mean 4 divisions of 8. I hope it's not that. I hope it's 8 divisions of 4. I'd rather have that. The songs from the movie on the ride. So it's funny. The songs from the movie, there's like 100 songs that they deliberated on. The songs that didn't make the cut are in the exit queue. And the songs that did make the cut are on the ride. So you hear some of these songs, there's a whole playlist of the songs that did not make the cut for the ride. And you think to yourself, oh, this would have been great for the ride. And there's some you're like, why was this even a consideration in the first place? Martin's Dark Horse playoffs in 26? Yeah, I think so. I mean, look, they've been one of the best teams in baseball since June. I think they start off slow, but get the farm, improve the farm a little bit. I mean, you got so many good guys right there, especially if Stars plays the way he has this season. Yeah. Colts giving up for Anthony Richardson. I don't think they've given up. I think it's more Steichen knows he's competing for his job. Steichen is competing for his job right now. And Daniel Jones at least gives you the better chance to win versus Anthony Richardson, who's too inconsistent, not really a leader. So I don't really give it up on him, but yeah. What are your... WrestlePalooza. Yeah. WrestlePalooza is... First off, it's a terrible name. Terrible name. The seats are so expensive. And moving to ESPN's new streaming service, I get why they're livid about it, because you have the Netflix deal and ESPN, so you have to pay for 2 different services, and it's not part of the basic cable package like it's for Peacock, so I'm not crazy about that. Howard Southern was Maniac, and Ed Baker number 1 always long to be close to you. Oh, man. My extreme worry about realignment is the poor teams go under. Most certainly Marlins, Mets, Phillies, Braves, fans, much we hammer are key for our ticket sales, yeah. And that's what I'm a bit worried, too, about... Well, my concern is that D-backs are going to get screwed. The D-backs are going to get screwed. If they realign and go with a 4-team division, and they go Dodgers, Padres, Giants, we are so screwed. We're never winning again. We are never winning again. Brian Robinson tried to like it. I like it for the Niners. I like it for both sides. Robinson's a good player, and the Niners need some help at running back because they have a lot of injuries there. So, yeah, Stephanie will keep Allen L 100%. Odds Steele returns to Vikings. Ricky said it's going to happen. Ricky said it's going to happen, so I would say like 95%. I would say Thielen does go back to the Vikings. I would think... I think he goes back to the Vikings. Where I got 42 was 49ers, Seahawks, Chargers, Rams, and 1,000-yard receivers. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to go single digits on that. I'll try to go single digits. How'd it go, Michael? Frank, be with you, my man. Sorry I had to talk to my caseworker on both cases. I would have been here soon. All good, man. All good. Remember when Baker say what causes people in wheelchairs to stand because of the big plays he made? Yeah, he's putting able bodies in chairs. We are sitting down. We are sitting down, man. We are sitting down. Let's see. Really want to do Rise of Resistance, but I got COVID during the trip, so I skipped Hollywood Studios. It's a good one. Smuggler's Run is fun, but Rise of Resistance, the animatronics on that and the technology on that is insane. Manfred Sterling needs to step down. I'm with you there. High school student equivalent to Jerry Jones. The kid who got into college on Legacy and now is basically co-signing his senioritis as a junior. Ireland game tomorrow. I got Iowa State. And we'll be streaming that game. Wish it could have been a fly on the wall that mean with Sam Makovic. Yeah, me too. Me too on that. I really wish so. How's it going, Jake? I appreciate you, man. You're going to love tomorrow's video. You are going to love tomorrow's video. I am really excited. You're going to love tomorrow's video, Jacob. I will put it that way. Tomorrow's video, just for you. How to break an NFL record? I would love to know how. I mean, you can just take a safety every play. Yeah, I'm trying to get to everything because we got a lot of comments here. Don't undo over a century history. Me too. Yep, I'm with you there, Keller. That's why I don't want Yankees, Phillies, Red Sox, Mets division. I think that'd just be a bloodbath. We're third half of the Jaguars. Yeah. What's it about? You'll see tomorrow, but you'll like it. Let's see. Same with trade Phillips, Weber, D-line's crazy stack. Yeah, I like the trade for the Vikings. I get it. I like trade for both sides. Like it for the Jets and like it for the Vikings. So Rich Eisen, he replaced Scott Van Pelt for the leadoff. No, he did not. Rich Eisen did not replace Scott Van Pelt. Rich Eisen is going to be there for a few... Chet just behind. What team, what year? 1990 Steelers. But Rich Eisen's going to be there on special occasions. He didn't replace Scott Van Pelt. Rich Eisen's only going to do sports every now and then. Scott Van Pelt's Sports Center is staying. It is staying for the foreseeable future and a while because it's great. It's a great. Scott Van Pelt's amazing. TV main division, yeah. Sheadore QB1, not yet. I think he's playing very well so far, but I do think Russ is. You don't want to throw him into the Wolves just yet because that's a tough schedule to start off. The first 6 weeks of that schedule are brutal. You don't want to throw him into the Wolves. I would start Russ. The college extra, their first video would be to Colgate University with Colgate toothpaste. Yes, it would be. Was everyone's number 3 song on You Break Him, You Keep Him? Right, so August 83. I'm going to go with number 3 song. Oh, man. It's not Every Breath You Take, but I'm just going to go Every Breath You Take. Yeah, Sports After My Control is great. I'm going to go Every Breath You Take. It's not right, but I'm going to go Every Breath You Take. Andrew Caroline career on the call for Vikings. That's nice. Wish you know the 4 Road Guardians? Still Joe right. Dude, by the Festus, so it is funny. You don't need Lightning Lane. You do not need Lightning Lane to do Disney. We did not use Lightning Lane once in Disney. We did not use Lightning Lane once. It's funny, I saw people Lightning Lane Figment. I'm like, what? Why are you Lightning Laning Figment? It's a walk-on. You're Lightning Laning... Like, I don't get how people do Disney. I don't get how people do Disney sometimes. But we didn't, like, the longest we waited was an hour. Now, granted, my experience might be a bit different if you go in December during Christmas season. Or if you go during during a holiday. Or you go on a weekend. But parks were pretty much empty. Yeah, Lightning Lane was festive, so yeah, we have to pay for it. This time we have to pay for it. But we didn't do Lightning Lane. I rode Guardians 4 times. No Lightning Lane. Reasonable wait times. So, yeah, it was... You didn't need a Lightning Lane for it. You did not need a Lightning Lane for it. Now, Express Pass Universal, that's a different story. Let's see. Where am I in the chat? Hang on. Give me a second here. We got a lot of things. Does Stephanie keep ALNL? I think she keeps ALNL, but she might just have the Giants and Dodgers in the NL, and that might be it. Oh, Heart for the Money? Yeah. Man. Mickey Mouse was there, yes. How's Disney? Disney was awesome. And we got lucky with the weather, too. We got very lucky with the weather. Barely rained, and if it did, we were inside the hotel because we did the go in the morning, nap, go back at night. So, we planned it like that. Yeah, Stephanie, I think she would keep ALNL, but she would realign a little bit. How's it going, RFK? Appreciate you, man. Red Sox, Yankees, Phillies, Mets, would be terrible. It would be absolutely terrible. It would be Mariners, Giants, Dodgers. Seabuck says no. I would hate that. No, Manfred's not resigning. Manfred is not resigning. Number 2 song of the day of Disaster Strikes Twice. Ooh. So we're going November 92 on that. November 92, I'm going to go with I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. I Always Love You, Whitney Houston. Day was born, D-backs beat the Reds 6-3. Yeah, the D-backs play the Reds tonight. We'll see what they do in this 3-game series. Does Pitt make the playoff in 21 if they don't lose to Western Michigan? I would say yes. I think so. The Battle of Valley Forge. That's mad. Dan Jones most mid of all time. Yeah. Least favorite moments in Disney. Oh, the humidity. The humidity was just sweltering. Absolutely sweltering. Least favorite also, I would say Epic Universe. The Epic Universe, some of the rides were down. They didn't get a chance to ride on, which was a bit of a bummer. There, but go to Irving Squares. Nice. Have a great time. Division realignment in MLB hasn't happened yet, but they're talking about it. All 4 Cali teams go to one division. I promise if the Mariners are on an island by themselves. So that would make the most sense. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Craziest NFL jersey saw Disney, throwback Jason Kelce. I'm not sure it's not like a crazy one, but saw a throwback Jason Kelce. Almost started at Epcot with the weather, yeah. WrestlePalooza came out, was formerly used by ECW for their annual pay-per-views. Oh, I did not know that. So since he gets left out of the playoffs, it's going to be close. We know at this point, it's the 6th spot is them, the Mets. Them or the Mets, it seems like a 2-horse race. Mariners, Portland, SLC expansion, A's, and D-backs. I would love that. I would have no complaints with that. Enjoy the vacation. Appreciate you, man. It's sort of like I was working on the vacation. Like I wouldn't have taken the vacation if not for like celebrating my sister. Could we please get the Rockies out of the division with the Dodgers? Yeah, that'd be nice. Really mad the Rocky Mountain Flat Comments decided to go from making their online streaming service being free to make us pay $25 a month. If I ever fall in love with Shy. Oh man, good song. Acapella song too. Most dangerous team in the NL come playoff time? Right now, probably the Brewers. A's fans chanting Manfred L double center in favor of the Rays over them. Well, the Rays were going to sell. Also, the thing with the Rays is that they got forced out of their stadium because of a disaster. Like, they had a viable option. Oakland did not. New photo does. How's it going, man? I'm Michael 5. We do it now. Email if not safe for later. All good, man. All good. We'll wait a little bit and then we'll do the request. So I'm trying to get to everything before we do that. I'll get you on the Vikings. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We're gonna wait on doing the requests for a little bit. I just want to get to everything in the chat before because we got a lot to catch up on. We got a lot to catch up on. Appreciate you, man. But we'll definitely do that. Yeah, $25 a month. ESPN Plus doesn't even cost that much. ESPN Plus does not even cost that much money. And we still have a 6-division 5 with realignment? No, it's going to be when they go to 32. It's going to be when they go to 32. It's not going to be anytime soon. It's when they go to 32. We don't know if it's going to be 4 divisions of 8 or 8 of 4. We don't know. But it's not going to be right now. It's when they expand. $25 a month is insane. Why would anyone pay $25 a month to watch non-D1 football when ESPN Plus costs less than that? You're getting nothing. That's insane. The D-Bucks who exists in Martin's on server. That's true. Yes, that is true. Better safety receivers from the 23 draft being way better than Baker and Polk is funny. Yes, it is. Yeah, so the Patriots cut a Polk. They cut a cornerback by the name of J. Polk. They didn't cut the receiver Polk, but man, what a bust he was. What a bust he's been. I didn't say I didn't like Polk at all. I'm not surprised with that. Vacant the new champion. Let's go Vacant. 2 years, baby. How's it going? Never for 24 months. Holy cow. But yes, you get ESPN Plus for less than RMAX streaming, and that's for D1 football, not low D2 football. I'm disgusted. I'm with you there. Broski went for 2 months now. Appreciate you, man. Hard to believe it's been 2 years already. It seems like it was yesterday with Star memberships. It does feel that way. Yeah, feels like it's, I mean, I've only had the studio for like 2 years now. It's insane. It's insane. Appreciate all you guys a ton. Appreciate all you guys a ton. BHO ready to fight. Blue Hurler fight. Realignment tonight. Ooh, all right. New ESPN service, $30 a month. That is, yeah, they just launched it. I don't know, because we do it with the Hulu bundle. Coach Selger on the series. Let's go. How's it going from Starter Hall of College? Hopefully college is treating you well. Hopefully, I know the first week is very interesting for college in terms of making new friends and finding your footing, but hopefully it's treating you well, man. Hopefully it's treating you well. Let's see. I got K-State. I love Rocco Beck, but I see the top 2 receivers. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a really fun game. You're in Duck Country right now. Nice. ESPN wants something baseball anytime soon. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think they weren't going to pay $500 million for Sunday Baseball, so I got why they opted out. But at least they do. I will say, I'm not crazy about ESPN doing baseball for obvious reasons, because they're not that good at it, but at least Sunday Night Baseball is going to be ESPN. Michael Mann for 24 months now. I know when Bum membership was one of the most memorable moments in stream history. It was. I remember that. That was crazy. See if I guess what that means. I'm guessing you're in Oregon. Yes, you're in Oregon right now. Jones starts 15-plus games, Colts for multiple games below 500 by week 16. Steichen gets the boot. Yeah, Steichen needs to make the playoffs or he's gone. Steichen needs to make the playoffs or he is completely gone at this point. Coaches on the hot seat to start the year. Dable, yes. Steichen, yes. McDaniel, lesser extent. Zach Taylor, Raheem Morris, Kevin Stefanski. Is there anyone else I'd put on there? Is there anyone else I would put on there? I don't think so. That seems about right. Oh, and dark horse team in the Super Bowl that no one's talking about? Buccaneers. I'd say Buccaneers. Yeah, at least $2 a day. Yep, I live on $2 a day. Yes, I definitely live on $2 a day. Yeah. 2 divisions in each league or 4? I would rather have 2. 2 divisions in each league, because the problem is that if you have 4 divisions in each league, the divisions are smaller, and what happens if the divisions are smaller is that you have a better chance of getting crap teams in the playoffs. I mean, you're playing everyone anyways. You're playing everyone anyways in MLB versus NFL. So MLB, you're playing everyone, so there's no reason to not have the bigger divisions. So at least you win your division. You win your division, it makes total sense. You get a bye. You go to the divisional series, and then 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. Dolphins in the preseason, yep. Any demonstration on college football tomorrow? Well, if they are, we're gonna be live for it. If they are, we're gonna have videos. I think we are. Yeah, I think we'll see some dumb decisions. I definitely see VPN more of a necessity than ever. Yeah, I don't have a VPN, but I do get why people do with trying to keep track of where everything is at this point. Yeah, take Campbell should win the hot team 5, then I'll go 17-0. As a Viking fan, I get why you feel that way. Maybe the Jags play so bad, saves people's lives. Yeah, the fact that I haven't started drinking is kind of incredible. Fan of fiction, Phil Simms flops to college. I'm gonna say fiction because again, he's going on Peacock. I think the whole Phil Simms calling college games has been overblown. He's going on Peacock. Like, he's calling some crap games on Peacock. So I don't think it's gonna flop. I think it's gonna be fine. Okay, there's a lot of bad college football announcers. Phil Simms, as long as he can speak coherently, he's in the top 50%. Dumbest decision in college football last year. Ooh, the dumbest decision last year. I would probably... What was it? Oklahoma, Tennessee? Was that the one? Oklahoma, Tennessee. I think that was the one. I think that was the one. Oklahoma, Tennessee. Am I down on the hot seat? No, I don't think so. Now, Gannon could be if they don't make the playoffs this year, because this is year 3. LA better not get rid of ALNL. I don't think they will. I don't think they get rid of ALNL. Now, who's in the leagues? Different story. I don't know who's in the leagues, but let's go, Miles. Appreciate you, man. Who backs up Riders? Root for Thompson? Oh, definitely Rudolph. Definitely Rudolph. I don't even think it's close. Worst current college football announcer? Some of the guys that do the ESPN Plus games are terrible. Still gonna miss names? Yes. Bengals round most important week 1 game. Any other team that lose can stay well if it's week 1. Oh my god, Burrow lose to Flacco, Gabriel, Huntley. I think the most important game, unironically, I think Jaguars-Panthers. Because you look at the Jaguars schedule, week 1, Panthers, it's winnable. Every other game after that, not so much. The new Notre Dame logo, I like their so basically the new Notre Dame logo. Yeah, field goal with the tug. I mean, that was pretty bad too. That was pretty bad. It's not a new logo. So they're still keeping the punching leprechaun. They're still keeping the fighting leprechaun. They're just doing sports-specific logos as alternates. So they'll have one for basketball with the leprechaun dribbling. They'll have one for baseball with the leprechaun hitting. I don't even know if they have baseball, but you get the idea. They will have logos for different sports as alternates, like Western Kentucky has. I like it a lot. It's not a replacement for the current logo. It's just an alternate. Outside Drake, man, the 24 Pats class looks bad. Yeah. You could definitely see why they sort of cleaned house a little bit. You definitely see why. All right, let's see where we're on the chat. I'm trying to get to everything because it is flying right now. And I appreciate all you guys a ton as we do this stream. Let's see. Where the heck am I in here? Okay, yeah, so Rudolph backs up for sure. If they go to Disney February, Florida think it's too cold and don't go, that's a good time to go. That's a good time to go as long as you don't go during spring break. Spring break, it gets pretty bad. But just don't do that. Yeah, copy and paste the Celtics for basketball and pay the lawsuits all the money they got. Yep. They could do that. This will look good in Patriot Blue. I mean, Tessimo's a good fit for any team. Just, he's way overpaid. JC going to be ESPN college football NFL analyst. I think he's going to be pretty good at that. He's going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be very good at that, actually. Thoughts on Roblox? Oh, man. How to destroy all goodwill in a matter of a week. Tank your company in a week. Yeah, Roblox can die a painful death at this point based on everything I know. I've never played Roblox. But based on what they're doing, that is the exact opposite not to do it. Bengals like Super Bowl, what happened? Defense eventually got better? Yep, pretty much. Pretty much on that one. Let's see. 23 NFC South, the worst head coaching division in history. It's pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Was it the worst in NFL history? You can make the case for it. You could make the case. I wouldn't hate on that. If any team can afford to overpay this, that's yes. Mike McCarthy of college football. At this point, Lincoln Riley. Let's see. Boldness ring. Giants start 0-4 and fire Dable. Boldness ring? 6? I think it's too bold. Yeah, Warlock's best week is a walk-in decision. Yes. Going to Ravens Squares. Have a great time, broski. Have a great time. How to rank the 23 NFC South head coaches? How would I rank the coaches in the 23 NFC South? Bowles is 1 by default. Allen's 2. Reich is 3. Arthur Smith is 4. When Chris Had's involved, yeah, that's when you know. Driving the border of Georgia, Florida, and Atlanta is the most boring drive in my life. It's not fun. I've done it before. Not fun. Why do I think Fox is best for Drake and Josh Network TV? Because they have Malcolm in the middle. So I think it just fits. I just see Malcolm in the middle, Drake and Josh going back to back. That makes sense. Yeah, Callahan's a good one too for hot seat. Yeah, Callahan's a good one. Let's see what else we got here. The 22 AFC West minus 3 was pathetic. Yeah, in terms of coaching, that was not good. Not good. I did love Brendan Staley. Cowboys were less than 5. I don't know, less than 5, but I don't think they're going to be 500. I can see 6. I see 6 wins. Real tutorial on how to get the government on your back. Yep. Very easy. Austin Roberts for 3 months. I appreciate you, man. Can't wait for the NFL season to start. Me too. You and me both, man. Love the channel. Thank you, man. My Super Bowl 60 prediction. Bills. Oh, God. Buffalo Bills. 25 champs. I know some people are not going to be too happy with that. But, appreciate you, Austin. Appreciate you being a member now. Appreciate you. Let's see. Did I get to everything? Hang on. Let's see if I got to everything. Could be pretty close. Hang on. 25 or 10 down the stretch. Yeah, that's going to be tough, but it's doable. It's doable. Yeah, more states going to be joining the lawsuit. I think so, too. You don't go 500 in the NFL? 8-8-1. You go 8-8-1. I didn't have the turkey legs. But the big ice cream sandwiches were great. Via Napoli, the pizza there is incredible. If you go inside, I mean, the Sicilian slices are good. They're spongy, but they're good. The Sicilian slices are good. Art of Animation pizza is really good. But Via Napoli, go inside, yeah. This Buffalo's here. This is who we promise. One of these years, it's got to be true. It's like when Chris Berman predicted Bills Niners every year. One of these years. That's over under 8.5. I go over right now. I'll go over. But I'm higher on the Patriots than most. Josh has done the clear number 1 best episode. Oh, it's a good one. Is it the clear-cut number 1? I don't know about clear-cut because The Storm is up there for number 1. It's either that or The Storm. Like, you can make a good case for either one. I think there's a clear top 2 for Drake and Josh episodes. But you can go The Storm as number 1. I'm not going to fight you on that one. Josh is Done is a great episode. I would put that at number 1, but The Storm is a good one. Was it good for you the start of the year in 22? The song came out in 21. So I wouldn't say that. The song was big in summer 21. You ever have regular season OT? No, I don't think there's going to be regular season OT. I think because remember, that was what it was like back in the 60s and 70s. It was just too confusing on the standings. It was not the best. Didn't make for exciting play down the stretch. In certain games, you would play for the tie a lot of times if you were a weaker team. I wasn't crazy about that. McDaniels or Hackett, who was worse? As a head coach, Hackett. Hackett was worse. Satisfying his voice? Oh, that's awesome. Learning how to hit high notes by shouting a lot. Be cute and funny against you. Didn't keep doing it when we were trying to sleep. Oh, he'll learn. Where's Micah, Terry, and Trey go? Well, Terry, I think, stays with the Commanders. Terry's going to stay with the Commanders. Patrick and the Bulls living off the dynasty? I don't think so. I think they're going to be okay. So Terry's going to stay. Parsons, I think he's going to stay. They'll get something done once, I don't know when, but once Jerry stops being senile. And Trey will get traded, I think, I'll go to the Patriots. First game stream for the regular season? For college football or the NFL? NFL, we're doing the Cowboys-Eagles game. College football tomorrow. Tomorrow at 12. We're doing Kansas State, Iowa State. Yeah, tomorrow we got one college football game we can't do anymore because the Jaguars play later that night. So tomorrow we're going to do Kansas State, Iowa State, and we're going to do the Jaguars-Dolphins game. Fact or fiction? Patriots have the best 3-headed running back room. I mean, it's a good one. It's a good one. I would probably go fiction if the Niners are healthy. McCaffrey, Robinson, Garendo. I would go the Niners, but Patriots are up there. Just we will see. Why does the college football do regular? Not do preseason. I wish it was a tree. Yes, I do wish I was a tree. Wish it was a tree in Disney World, so I never have to leave. But why does college football do preseason? Because if they did preseason, they wouldn't schedule cupcakes for the regular season. And the whole point of scheduling cupcakes for the regular season, for those schools, is to get revenue. So if they did preseason, what would happen is that the revenue would get completely destroyed for the smaller schools. Gonna come 90 minutes early today? Nice. How's it going, Jonathan? Appreciate you tuning in. Vacation was awesome. Disney was incredible. Glad to be back, but man, that was so much fun. Harrison's the best running back in the league. Number 1 in fantasy. Yep. That's the spirit. It might get straight in the top 5 places. Patriots, they have a cap space. I think Lions would be a great fit as well. I would also say... I think if they didn't run a QB sneak, they would have won. I would also say the Niners. Give us some edge depth there, but they wouldn't trade to the Niners. Who else would be a good fit for them? I would say Green Bay, and I would say Philly just for sheer hilarity. Niners are screwed with injuries right now. They're so desperate for the trade for Sky Moore. Moore's a very good receiver if you ignore the fact that he can't catch the ball and doesn't get open, and can't do anything the receiver should do. I don't get that trade at all. I don't get that trade at all. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he just needs a fresh start. Maybe he just needs a fresh start. But yeah, I think Colorado can move to the AL. I do think Colorado can move to the AL. Tampa's won the Division 4 straight season. The last time they won the Super Bowl instead. Yep. Eagles, yeah. I mean, Eagles. Can you imagine just on the defensive line? How great that would be. Can you imagine him on that defensive line? I mean, that would be insane. Yeah, Watch should be a good fit too. Watch should be a very good fit. But they're not going to trade within the division. Not going to trade within the division. But yeah, I think I got to everything. I think I got to... Yeah, Bengal fans have a right to lose week 1. Yeah, if they lose week 1 with the offseason they have, it's going to be tough. River Moore now is off the Chiefs. Me too. He seems like a nice guy. Just needs a fresh start. Maybe. Then moving to AL. Well, I don't know what the realignment's gonna look like. I think Colorado is one of those where someone's gonna give. Thoughts on what the agent said. Right now, the whole Parsons situation is a mess. The Parsons situation is a giant mess. And it's not getting resolved anytime soon, because Jerry Jones is playing the negotiation out in his head instead of at the table. He's not talking to the right people. It's bad right now. It's really bad. McDermott was going to play. Well, the last time they were was against the Jets. They lost that game. Broski with $1.49. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want me to do? I'll get you the call for it. Thank you, man. Yeah, the last time they were scheduled, they lost. So, which game do you want that's going to count as $3? How many wildcard teams won the Super Bowl? Well, that's a good question. I don't know if I'm going to have. Buccaneers have. Steelers did in Super Bowl 40. The Raiders did Super Bowl 15. The Giants did Super Bowl 42. Just going in random order at this point. Appreciate you, Brisky. Just let me know which game you want. Titans won. The Ravens... Not Titans. Titans made it, obviously. The Ravens is what I meant. Ravens is what I meant. Obviously, Titans made it. The Ravens won. I'm just going completely out of order. Cowboys 4. Oh yeah, what count is 4? Yes, what count is 4? Yeah, because it's I round up, but not for that, because that's 149 multiplied by 3 wouldn't be above 450. How's it going, Davies? Appreciate you tuning into the stream. Thoughts on the Henderson situation? I don't think he's going to play for the Bengals again. I think the Bengals are dirt cheap. The Bengals are dirt cheap. If you want to know an example of how cheap the Bengals are, do you see what Boomer Esiason said today? What Boomer Esiason said today should raise alarms about how the Bengals are handling the Trey Henderson situation. What Boomer Esiason said today should raise basically every... No, 22 don't count. 062 don't count. No, like, wild cards and you didn't win your division. You didn't win your division. Basically, Boomer Esiason's in the Bengals Ring of Honor. And the Bengals invited him back to watch the Ring of Honor ceremony featuring Dave Lapham getting inducted and Lamar Parrish getting inducted. They invite him back for when that happens, which is fine, obviously. But they gave him the generic email, has to pay for his own flight, has to pay for his hotel. Has to pay for his own hotel. He gets to sit with the fans. He doesn't even get his own suite. Or like there's no like suite for all the players. He has to sit in the general public, pay for his own flight, pay for his own hotel at a reduced rate. It's so backwards. Like, why? He's literally in the Ring of Honor. Why are they making him pay to attend? It's so crazy. Oh, man. Thoughts the Eagles game, Mitchie. It's a good movie now that Johnny Wilson's out. Now that Johnny Wilson's out, I think he provides some solid depth. I like the move a lot. He provides solid depth now that Mitchie's out. And Texas, I'm not sure he fit because they're pretty deep. They're pretty deep at wideout. Obviously, you got Kirk, you got Noel, you got Collins, Tank Dell when he gets healthy. You got a lot of good guys in Houston at wide receiver. But which game you want, bro? I didn't see which game you wanted. So just let me know which game you want. I'll get you on the call. Appreciate you, man. Cincinnati Bengals in Motel 6 of the NFL. Yeah, if I'm Boomer, I tell no. Yeah, he was debating whether or not to go. I mean, he said on the air. He basically said on the air that he got invited, but it didn't really seem like an invitation. Yeah, Broncos are wildcard team. Yes, so 97. Leaving early because I came in early. They don't need me until after 5. Nice. That's easy enough. That's easy enough. Mike Brown taking time out at this point? Yeah. I mean, he's over 98 years old at this point. It really is crazy. They can't afford to pay for one night. No, Mitchell's not new wide receiver 3. It's still going to be Jahan Dotson. Mitchell's going to be number 4. They can't afford to pay one night at the Renaissance. Costs $200 a night to stay at the Renaissance. $200 a night. Boomer's going to stay there for one night because he's going to fly back on Sunday and go back to New York for Monday for his radio show. They can't afford to pay $200 a night. They can't afford to pay $200 to have Boomer Esiason attend this ceremony. NBC gonna do MLB justice? I think so too. Don't skip a 2.0? Yeah. It's crazy. $200 when you're worth $5 billion is, just for some perspective. Okay, hang on. 5 million. That is a grand total of 0.00004% of, yeah, they did him dirty. Of Mike Brown's net worth. 0.00004%. For some perspective, let's say you make $50,000 a year in America. So make $50,000. That is the equivalent of, if you make $50,000 a year, not being able to give someone 20 cents. Yeah, I'm very surprised. 8-year contract for Sal. I'm very surprised. I don't know what that means for Adley. I don't know what that means for him. Brown to trade the Commanders done for? No, they're not done for. I mean, I'm not crazy about the Commanders this year, but they're not done for. They wanted to shop him for a while. I think it makes a lot of sense for the Niners with their injury history at running back. Yeah, Chuba Culverhouse, that's saying a lot, but yeah. It's not pretty. Not pretty. Literally, that's like if 20%. No, not 20%. 20 cents. That's like if I want to invite, like, let's say I'm having a wedding and my parents want to come to the wedding and my parents are the reason that like I'm who I am and they've been awesome and everything, and all they need is 20 cents from me to cover their hotel, and I say no. Like, that's insane. Lead to Fox on the right side of MLB strike. I'm not sure what it led to a little bit because the ratings were declining. Led a little bit. Also, Fox is going to just spend a lot of money to make themselves more valuable. Who's more cheap, Bengals or Mr. Krabs? Mr. Krabs. 62 cents for your best fry cook? Yeah. Mike Brown's so cheap, instead of throwing away paper plates, to use the other side. I mean, I reuse paper plates. I do reuse paper plates. But, you see maybe video topic 5 years down the road? Yeah. The worst Ring of Honor ceremony of all time. A1 Chicken, I'm not a hot sauce guy. Not a sauce guy. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, I just can't believe how cheap they are. I cannot believe how cheap the Bengals are. I mean, I can't believe it, but the fact that they're not doing that. I mean, there's a difference between not paying Trey Hendrickson, like that's millions of dollars worth, and not paying Boomer Esiason. Was his name on the stadium? His name is literally on the freaking stadium. There is a difference between that and not having him spend one night in a hotel. It's for $200 a night. He would stay there for one night. Pay for donates, yeah. It's insane to me. It's insane. May I have this up? Ooh. And what is hot? Wait, then what am I thinking of? Remember I said she would use toilet paper to wipe himself? Oh, man. It is insane how awful. One work for 20 cents? You're hired. You're hired. 2/10 of a cent. Oh, even. Oh my god, that's even worse. That's even worse. 2/10 of a cent. That is amazing. That is amazing. They'll take one step forward and 3 steps back with Mike Brown as the owner. God. So crazy. I'm gonna say fiction on that one, I can't say. I'm gonna say fiction. Mike Brown rank on the all-time bad owner tier? Oh, he's in the bottom 15, bottom 10. I'll go bottom 10. He's not in the Snyder-Culverhouse tier. But he's right below it. Twice since we viewed 5 million. Oh, God. So it's even worse. 2/10 of a cent. Oh my goodness. It's so stupid. Yeah, once I've over 20 steps back, yep. Comfortable hot seat rankings. Venable's on a hot seat. I think Riley's on a hot seat. Napier's got to win this year. Napier's on a hot seat for sure. It's a bore if they don't make the playoffs. His seat is flaming. If Bama does not make the playoffs this year, if they regress, his seat is flaming. Who else would I put on the hot seat? And definitely, obviously, number one. Obviously, FSU with Norvell. Obviously, Norvell at number one. Worst owner ever, Mike Brown? No, worst owner is Hugh Culverhouse. Or Dan Snyder. But I'll go Culverhouse. Yeah, literally 4 cents per million wouldn't pay it. That's crazy. Does he rank number one all alone in terms of worst owners all time? It's 1 and 2 between him and Culverhouse. If I'm Boomer Syracuse to come, I think he will. I don't think it's gonna come. Dan Mullen's on the hot seat. No, it's his first year there. It's his first year he's on the hot seat. You gotta do something really stupid to be on the hot seat after 1 year. Dennis on the hot seat? No. He basically has a lifetime contract at Clemson. They made the playoff last year. Obviously, he's won a couple of natties there. He's fine. High school was delayed till 8 p.m. due to excessive heat. That's the right call. That's the right call on that one. 100% the right call. Don't want these kids playing in the heat. Kelly's seat warming up? Yeah, Brian Kelly's seat is warming up. I will say, Brian Kelly's seat, if they don't make the playoff, his seat is going to be very hot. If they make the playoffs, his seat's going to be hot. But Norvell's number one for the hottest seat in college football right now. Norvell is number one. Yeah, makes it worse than being a cheap owner. Yes. Culverhouse did everything wrong. Culverhouse, I mean, he inducted himself into the Ring of Honor. How Culverhouse possibly rank worse than Snyder? The Bo Jackson incident? The Bo Jackson incident was pretty bad. Where he basically lied to Bo Jackson, got him, he made Bo Jackson lose his college eligibility. Bo Jackson said, I'm not playing for you guys because he screwed me over. Culverhouse like, we're going to draft you anyways. They had offers for the number one pick. They turned them all down to take Bo Jackson. They got nothing in return because he never played it down for them. Also, the time they drafted the wrong player. And I don't mean like in hindsight. I mean, they literally drafted the wrong player. They literally turned in their draft card and it was like, oh crap, we turned in the wrong player. And Modell was pretty bad. They turned the wrong player, had to make a trade to get the player they wanted, and turns out the player that they wanted, that they traded for, turned out to stink, and the player that they accidentally drafted actually became very, very good. And we should help the Marlins at next? Yes, they should. Gino Fisher returns 17 and 26. I'm going to say fiction. Clemson's not good anymore? Oh, I think they're a top 5 team this year. If Klubnik plays well, they're a top 5 team. Right, yeah, at least Snyder was willing to spend money. Yeah, Culverhouse did nothing. Culverhouse did absolutely nothing. What team did Culver own? Culverhouse owned the Buccaneers back in the day. That's how he beat last night. Look sharp. I think he's not making the Giants because you're not keeping 4 quarterbacks, but I think he will make an NFL roster. I could see the Panthers potentially if they want to keep 3 and they don't want Bryce Perkins, and obviously Plumber looks terrible. They couldn't rescind the franchise over again? Yeah, too bad. Too bad they couldn't do that. I wish the Jags could do that my whole life. But that would probably know Mike Brown and R. That is true. You know, Culverhouse was really bad. DeVito played well last night. I was impressed with DeVito. This place, he's actually been pretty impressive. He's not making the Giants because they're keeping Winston, you're keeping Dart, you're keeping Wilson, you're not keeping 4 quarterbacks. Unless you're the Browns for some reason. But I could see DeVito latching on somewhere else. As maybe Tennessee. A chance LSU makes cultural playoff. I would say 60%. DeVito to the Saints. You know, if they cut Hainer, yeah. I don't hate that. If they cut Hainer, I don't hate that. The Jets, that's a good fit for him, too. That's a very good fit for him. He'd be a very good backup there. To go to San Fran. Yeah, because Mac Jones is hurt, yeah. Appreciate you, broski. We'll get you on the Jets game. All right. We got into every question. It's been an hour. Did Plummer's last snap as ever quarterback happen? Let's say it should have. He should have gone to anything. I mean, he was terrible at Louisville. I mean, we saw him in the game against FSU. He was terrible at Louisville. He was terrible in the preseason last year. I don't know what blackmail he's got to be on a roster. Terrible. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to cut it. I think he's got one more chance. Over on chance that Bill's bus is UNC a coach, I think it's going to be fine. I would say 20%. O'Connell will be cut from the Bears. He shouldn't be. And if he is, I would sign him immediately as my QB too. If they make a bowl game, no, I don't think Narduzzi makes a bowl game. And I think he's gone if they don't. Derek Harmon avoided major injury, MCL sprain. Yeah, it looked a lot worse. It looked a lot worse. I feared out for the season when I saw that. We are on. Yes, we are on. We are on, NJ Card fan. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, just came back from Disney, so I figure we're on. And we're going to do some OT right now. Why not? So, here's how this is going to work. We are going to have OT later tonight for the game, after the game, but we're going to do OT now, and we're going to have a hard out in 75 minutes. So, 6:45, we have a hard out, and we will call it there, max. And obviously, anything that we don't get to during this OT, we will do later tonight after whatever game we're deciding. But every donation counts as triple toward you make the call if there's no request attached to it. If there is a request attached to it, it counts as single. But 5 minutes on the clock. Let's do this thing. Eagles game starts at 7:30. No, do you see pretty hot, especially after the bowl game yesterday? Where's Straight O'Connell? I'm gonna say fact. I'm gonna say fact. But O'Connell can play. O'Connell, I take him as a backup over Mullins. They got 4 games to choose from. Jets, Eagles is 7:30. Falcons, Cowboys, Vikings, Titans at 8. Bears, Chiefs at 8:20 Eastern Time. And that is tonight. We have Michael's request in there. Next Julius or OT stream. I have no idea yet. The next You Make the Call will be for a game on Monday night. And we'll do baseball for You Make the Call. And then we'll do some college football You Make the Calls. That's going to be fun. So I'm pretty sure you guys tune in. You see what it takes to get into the queue. And again, we are going to do OT later tonight. So just keep that in mind. But we do have Michael's request. I'll get to that because it is an email. We'll do that a bit later. And you see what it takes to get into the queue. And we'll be live later tonight. We also have a new video dropping tomorrow. We're going to have a video dropping at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. We're going to talk about the Steelers. And basically the sequel to Marion Butts. With the Hawaii thing. Jail trying to start prison rights. They changed TV for virus. Doesn't include local channels. Oh, jeez. How does it not include local channels? Oh, that's... Oof. Yeah, they're not going to be too happy with that. Michael the Terror, 72 hookers. All right, we'll do that with no effects. How does it not include local channels? Check out comments for the new Brusk schedule. Peacock Mondays. ESPN, ABC remaining unchanged. Oh, yeah, for NBA. Yeah, there's going to be a game on national TV every night, which I love. 2 college football games Saturdays or just 1? Well, this Saturday we're doing 1. This Saturday only 1 because Iowa State, Kansas State, and then after that we're doing the Jaguars preseason game. But college football, we're going to do 3. We're doing 3. We're going to do every night, every hour for college football. And then I believe in goodness. The motto of Frank. Appreciate you, man. Get you in. But yeah, we're gonna be live for a lot of college football. Yeah, that's so it should be. It's what it was back in the day. You had Monday Night Baseball, Wednesday Night Baseball. I mean, you had a lot. It's only now. Is it Goodness or Goddess? I believe in Goddess. Did you all get 1 game a week? That's Monday night. That is, yeah, that's crazy. Or you give me Marion Butts. Yep. I read it wrong. Yes, I did read it wrong. And then Rob with the 6. Johnny doesn't know. Which game do you want me to do? I'll get you on the call for it. Which game do you want? I will get you on the call. Thank you, man. That's coming... Ooh, not that much time. Guys coming hot today. First stream in a week. Appreciate you guys a ton. Let's see. Johnny doesn't know. So now just give me 1. I'll get you on it. But yeah, 1 game. Wait, so they're not going to get the Super Bowl. Wait a sec. So your Jill will not get the Super Bowl. Go live text Ohio State. Yep. So your Jill will not get the Super Bowl. There will be prison riots. I'll go and appreciate you, man. Titans. All right, get you on Titans. So your Jill will not get the Super Bowl. Oh, boy. Yeah. People are going to try to break out. I know I would if I couldn't watch the Super Bowl. I'd try to break out. Dragnet ChatGPT was Alan Tiger and a little bit. Remember, we had underground smuggling ring at a secret cult. That's incredible. All right. Yeah, Stefan's happy. Oh, I don't think anyone's happy. I don't blame them. Wants a 0.3% chance? They have a chance. Not a great chance, but they have a chance. What was your reaction to the play call? What play call? I'm guessing the Malcolm Butler. I'm guessing Malcolm Butler. But, great. Thank goodness on Sundays. Yep, thank God. Thank God. So one thing I love about this job is that my job on Sundays is watching football. So how's Alcatraz? I mean, the Jets practiced at Reynolds Island. Or Rikers Island for a little bit. Over on point score in Texas, Ohio State, I would say 55. Outside of Super Bowl, Fox bug is a new one, the worst in history. No. No, the worst one was the ABC bug in the 2000s that had abbreviations. Nicknames. So he had cats. Nick Latour, Bears, Chiefs, no request. All right. Appreciate you, man. No request. Easy enough. That's $6. So that TV used to be powered by a bike. Oh, wow. How's it going, Cujo in Broncos country? How's it going, man? How's it going? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here. So the guitar playing on this one's very different than the other songs. Very different than the other ones. Yeah, outside the Super Bowl, the worst one was the ABC bug in the early 2000s. Pack, Vikes, Bronx. It was terrible. Phillies have the division locked up by mid-September. Fact. Fact. I'd be very surprised if they don't. With at least 10 games to go, they will have the division locked up. Or 10 days to go. So yes, 100%. Easily. Anytime, like a mass shooting involving kids, 100%. 100%. Hot take: if a single game rushing yard record is ever broken, will be by backup running back at the end of the season when that player will get a lot of carries to save the starters. I think you're right on that. I think you're right on that. It's nice back, yeah. Brett Brown, Hot State, Arizona. Yes, I think so too. Fox bug, late 90s, early 2000s, favorite bugs. I do have nostalgia for those bugs. Those bugs are nice. I like the mid 2000s bugs. I get that they don't hold up well, but I do like the sports bar aspect of them. Thoughts on Bengals and Boomers Ring of Honor invite? I remember you, man. I remember you. You're Mahomes, right? You got the... Yeah, you're Mahomes. I remember you. Yeah, Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I think if your name's in the stadium... I think if your name is inside the stadium in the Ring of Honor and you get invited as an honorary guest, that you should not get a generic email and that your hotel should be covered, especially if you're worth $5 billion and the hotel is $200 for one night. It's been a while. Yeah, I know. How's it going, man? How's it going? I believe in Goddess. No effects. So yeah, I don't know what... I know the Bengals are just being cheap. It's the Bengals being cheap. And you want to know why the Bengals have bad ownership? That is exactly why. This is the last chance for Chiefs? No, as long as Mahomes is there. As long as Mahomes and Reed are there, there's no last dance. There's no last dance as long as Mahomes and Reed are there. Now, could they take a step back this year? Yes. But last dance? No, they're not blowing it up after this year. It's not like the Bulls where they're blowing it up. No, you can do whoever you want. Do whoever you want. Nick wants Bears Chiefs, but, like... You can go Vikings. You can go any game. You can go any game. I mean, people are doing the Viking Stones. Yeah, this feels like a mosh pit song. Haven't had a lot of mosh pit songs lately. Haven't had a lot of mosh pit songs lately from NoFX. Well, this one's good. Then I jump the octave. I like it. Yeah, the boomer. That is how not to run the Ring of Honor. It's actually kind of impressive that they can't afford to. You can't afford to do your hotel room. Serious after 9 to 12. Serious usually has very good bugs. Is Mahomes the new GOAT? No. God, no. No, not even close. What was starting Super Jeopardy 1990? Triple challenge? Or was it triple? Daily triple? Yeah, you still get carry baseball. I mean, I get it. I get it. They need someone to air. They just still want to pay $500 million. Because Roku was paying $20 million. Yeah, Mahomes is not the GOAT. He is not the new GOAT. I think the problem with Mahomes, I don't know if it's possible to be the new GOAT, considering the fact that he lost to Brady in the Super Bowl and also laid an egg in the last Super Bowl. I don't know ever. I mean, if they win the next 10, I'd be inclined to say, yeah, he's the GOAT. If they win the next 10. But I would say no. Oh, 4 players. Oh, wow. All right. Wait, that was perfect. Yeah, the theme music was great. Yep. Can't watch any games tonight. It was all good. All good. Go receiver Jerry Rice? Yes, so there's no close second. All right. Jai doesn't know. Let's see. Oh, they do it very late in the show today. All right, here we go. Jai doesn't know. Here we go. Wait, Brady never lost to Mahomes at 54, 59. I'll give Mahomes a pass for 54. Or not 50, 55. 55. 55. Fitzgerald better than right. I'm guessing you're going to know the quarterbacks that he had. I'm guessing your argument's the quarterbacks that he had. Tim Boyle have to do with the GOAT quarterback. I mean, he takes one more snap, he's the GOAT. Does Mahomes make the cut over Marino? He makes the cut. That's a short question. Marino is still there. Marino would still be there. He would... Ooh. Marino would still be there. Man. And Marino would still be there. Is he at least at 5 all time? No, not yet. Not yet. Right, no for now, yeah. Man. We're assuming... Oh, man, okay, so let's think. Sammy Ball, you're not taking off. Tom Brady, obviously not. Huh. Right, you can't get rid of any of the pre-merger court? Right, you can't. Not that I would. I want to get rid of any of those. You know, it's either him or Elway. And, you know, I actually would say yes. I actually think I would say yes on that. I actually think, looking at the list, and I can't get rid of non-quarterbacks, if I have to keep the same number of quarterbacks, I would say yes. I would say yes. If you can't get rid of quarterbacks, you can't get rid of you can't have another quarterback on the list. I would say yes. I would say yes on that. Personally, I think you keep him on, you take Randy White off. Elway or Marino. Personally, I mean, if it were up to me, you put Mahomes on, you take Randy White off. But yeah, that is... Or you take Buck Buchanan off. Either way. Yeah, I think Mahomes would be over... Yeah. Yeah, we should play each other more often. But yeah, I would say Mahomes gets on the list over Marino. I would say Mahomes gets on the list over Marino. And then you take Elway off for Blake Bortles. When no contestant finishes money on Jeopardy, you get 3 new contestants. Whereas Montana, Young, Gannon, while Fitz had McCown, Max Hall, Derek Anderson, and John Navarre most of his career. That's a good argument. The argument I would make against that, the counterpoint, is the receiver's stats over the age of 40. The argument I would make against that is the receiving yard stats over the age of 40. The longevity on Rice was incredible. And Mahomes starts tomorrow, he misses the list. Yes, he would miss the list if he retired tomorrow. Yes, if he retired tomorrow. If he retired tomorrow, No, he might overtake Marino. He might overtake Marino. I don't know. I don't know on that. Because remember, Mahomes has He's got multiple MVPs. Right, so, right. I mean, Mahomes, obviously, we know first ballot Hall of Fame, one of the greatest. Right, so again, that is true. That is true. If Fitz had a great career, he should be first ballot. And he will be first ballot, barring anything insane. Barring anything insane, he will be first ballot. Friendswide, welcome in. Welcome in as a member. Holmes going to do top 5. Just keep doing what he's doing. Just stay at a consistent rate. Keep doing what he's doing. Appreciate you. Which game do you want? Appreciate you. It's up for being a member. Which game do you want? Yeah, there jump again. Nice. Mahomes did over Ray retires for. Yes, I would agree with that. With the multiple MVPs, the 3 Super Bowls, yes, I think so. I would say yes on that. Yeah, Rice was still second team All Pro in 2002 at the age of 40. Yeah, they use usernames. I don't get it. I don't like the using usernames. I don't like that at all. Mahomes better than Bradshaw? Definitely. Rodgers. Oh, that's close. Breeze, yes. Marino, I would say yes. Kelly with a 5, appreciate you, man. I'll get you on the Chiefs. Thank you, man. Rodgers, I don't know. I mean, Rodgers, again, he's got 4 MVPs. Rodgers might make that list. You might take off Elway Marino, put on Rodgers and Mahomes. You could do that. And we'll do the whole thing because it's long, but essentially sick. All right, I will do it. Your parents have no right to call someone out for gambling too much. My money, my choice. What? I mean, no. I mean, they're your parents. They have every right to. If you're financially independent, that's one thing. But they have every right to like just tell you to be responsible. And your Carmen gives you membership. You want the Eagles? Get you on. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. You're skipping our episodes. Oh man. Is there any request attached to it? LB 5, Rodgers 1. That is true, but then again, Bradshaw made 4. But again, I'm not saying Bradshaw's better than Elway. Simple compilation that is nearly 4 hours. Oh, geez. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Is there a request attached to that, Cujo? Or not Cujo? Engine Car Fan, any requests attached to that? Or is it just the membership? Because otherwise it counts as $15. It counts as triple. If there's no request attached to it. 7K, that's, depends how much money you have. Depends how much money you have. Right, there's no confusion there. Depends how much money. Obviously, if you have $10 million, 7K a year, that's a fair amount of money. That's, unless it's like arbitrage, unless it's arbitrage brand where you're guaranteed to win, I mean, that's about 2 months of working. That's 2 months working. That's a fair amount of money. Obviously, it depends on what you're making. If you're making $1 million a year, 7K is a lot different than if you're making $40,000 a year. So it all depends. It all depends. No requests? All right, all good. All good. That's $15. $15. Some of the other YouTube chats maybe will change the name back to Mocker and actual handle. I know Grossi had the. Oh yeah, Friday. Which skin did you want? Which skin do you want, Friday? And then Kelly with a 5 or Stephanie Realize MLB. Perfect. Yeah, Friday. Which skin do you want? Say 30. You're making $30K a year. You're making $7,000. You're making 25% of your money on sports. You should not be doing that. No, that's how you wind up on the streets. That is not good. That is not good. You should not be doing that. Put 80K on the under 0.5 yards for Lawrence week 1. Smart. Smart man. Yeah, I don't like the usernames either. I have to figure out how to change it. $35,000 words. Wow. Halfway through the novel. That's impressive. That is impressive. Good for you, man. Good for you. So, Keller, that's... be 10 more bucks. Yeah, Keller won the Chiefs. Keller won the Chiefs. So that is... Yeah, Fred, so which skin do you want? Which skin do you want, Fred Swad? Because your membership counts as a Say donation. So which game do you want? I will get you on the call for that. No, $300 every season? No, that's not. No, that's fine. $300 every season? That's not insane. No, that's not too bad. That's not bad. $300 every season is not. You're at Lone Depot? Nice. Because that comes out to what, like 15 a week? That's not bad. That's responsible. That's being responsible. That's being very responsible. $300 a season, not bad at all. Obviously, if you're working like part-time, I wouldn't do that, but no, $300 for a season is not anything crazy. No, he's at the park. You want Atlanta, Dallas? All right, easy enough. $15 going to the Falcons-Cowboys game. Appreciate you guys on that one. Again, right now, Bears and Chiefs in the lead. Giant us in no time. Here we go. Baseball grew with film, football grew with television. Yes. You're not wrong with that. Yeah, baseball movies translate very well. They translate very well to film versus like football movies. I think I see some episodes for season 5. Yeah, Stacey Agent. That's a great episode. Jeopardy test? I have not. Let's go to this. I love that. Might be okay. If I know it's 7. I mean, at least you know. So at least with that, you know it's going to a good spot. If you're doing $7K a year to me, I mean that'd be incredible. I would be forever grateful if you did that. I mean that would be incredible. But at least you know where the money's going. It's not going to like just into the void. Does she enjoy Gimbal? Yep. So yeah. If you donate $7,000 to me, that's a lot different than betting it away. Because at least you know you're getting something out of it. At least you know where it's going. It was very different. It's as good as the left. Yes. Yeah, the revival's been very good. All right. Basic facts. Here we go. John doesn't know. You've heard the actual game? I'm not surprised by that, because for the actual game, it's going to be easier, but there's going to be more nerves. There's going to be nerves when you're under the lights. Will you make the call? Yes, it would be. That 7K could turn to $1 million? Yeah, but you can also lose it all. You can also lose it all and get nothing. And become addicted. Alright, here we go. First question. What planet? The blue planet. The blue planet. Neptune. Irvin, man, for 12 months now. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, coming through a one-horse race. Yep. Emily, realignment. Preferred structure. Impact of the D-backs. I don't want to be with the Dodgers. I don't want to be with the Dodgers. I want 4 divisions of 8. I want larger divisions. And the new TV deals for MLB before lockout 27. I do like the fact they're all going to align at the same time. And I do like the fact that we're going to have NBC getting into the mix, because I'm going to do a very good job with it. Yo, Dude, we're actually going to push up that. I love that episode. So, okay, yeah. I may have to do a War Treasure Barrel then, but yeah. The red planet, no, Russia's not the red planet. When does that be realignment? Probably when they go to 32 teams. When they go to 32, they're going to realign. Not anytime soon. New planet is Neptune. The blue... Where are we going with this? The red planet is Russia, not Mars, apparently. What? Yeah, arbitrarily... Yeah, we don't even know where the expansion ships are going to go. It could be Portland, Charlotte, Nashville, like Salt Lake. I mean, that changes a lot. Second in the East... It could be the Marlins, you know? It could be the Marlins. I'm going to say the Mets still, but... Cujo with a 227. Sim. Mercury is orange. What is 18th game? Probably 27. Stream every day from now until Super Bowl? I believe so, yeah. Believe so. I stream 85 Bears, 89 hours till they get a shutout. Alright, we'll do that. And which game do you want, Cujo? I'll get you on the call for it. Which... Saturn is yellow. No, Saturn is yellow. Which game do you want, Cujo? I'll get you on the call for it. Appreciate you, man. There were multiple answers for that one. Put it on the Jets game. All right, we'll do that. 2 cards to get blackjack. Ace and a 10. Ace and a 10. Or a suit. Jack, king, queen. Better chance to get than Philly? Yes. Yes, I would agree with that. I think Philly's going to win the division. What amount of money make sure Jaguars can regular season? I don't know. I mean, there's a price for everything. I don't know what the price is. Don't know what the price is. NBC's in the mix. It's the first foray into MLB since 2000 nationally. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so 85 Bears. Until they get a shutout. I'll play the Superdome because both teams will make Super Bowl there. Let me just get it up. 178 is the Super Bowl. Let's go, baby. Yeah, no, it's a 10 and an ace. King and spade? No, that's not. King and a spade? What? Like David? What? A king and a spade. Alright, let me get this. The Superdome. Here we go. 8 games for sure. I don't know what's going to take. I'm going to go 10. I'm going 10 games. Third time? Alright, I'll give in. Collapse of the Legion of Movement. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. NL West. You have New Orleans. Okay, so you have New Orleans getting a team. Was that they'll expand? Not anytime soon. I don't think anytime soon. It'll be Nashville, North Carolina go 32. I think so. Or Portland. So it's Portland, Nashville, North Carolina is my guess. Yeah, I don't think New Orleans is getting a team. But you got to keep the Cubs and the Cardinals in the same. Got to keep the Cubs and Cardinals in the same division. Got to keep Reds and Pirates as well. All right, hang on. Let me get this up. Hang on. Give me a second here. Obviously, you don't see a screen right now. That's by design because I have to. Hang on. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Let me get the camera up. Greek mythology. King of the gods. Zeus? I think it's Zeus. Where is my camera? Hang on. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just figure out where my camera thing is. Hang on. It always resets. Yeah, it's a Disney movie, so I get it. Hang on, it always resets. It's not as good as KTO? Oh, man. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Abby joining the Garrards here. Appreciate you. Let me get you there. For the absolute maximum? No, I would say no. I think you go more than that. Wait, fun. Appreciate you, Richard. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was great. King of Red Lines? I have not. Which game do you want, Abby? Appreciate you a ton. Which game do you want? For you make the call. Well, I figure out the camera. Has got Invisible High School Super Fair. Yes. Well, we're gonna have another George Orwell 1984. Well, it's gonna come back on Sunday if we have a dumb decision on Saturday. It's coming back if we have dumb decisions. Which game do you want, Abby? Appreciate you a ton. Do you want Eagles, Jets, Falcons, Cowboys, Vikings, Saints, Bears, Chiefs later tonight? He got it right. And we go to 48 teams. Academize the Jays. Maybe Vancouver. You want Chicago, right? Get you on Chicago. It's 15 going there. Bull pressure Falcons from the South. They like Panics. So yeah, if you like Panics, I get why you like them win the division. Best Super Odds and how they done it. Oh, I have to check that out. I've not seen it yet. Let me just figure out where my camera is. Hang on, guys. Sorry about this, guys. Just trying to figure out where the camera is. What's the icon for it? Hang on. Monterey Max, say Monterey will be in there. Yes, Monterey will be in there. Feel like visible for 1 minute. Yeah. Video capture device. Yeah, okay, so it's under that. Where's video capture device? I have to add it. Try adding it. A haiku, 575. Below 100 FedEx Cup. I think you lose your card, if I'm not mistaken. I think you lose your card. There we go. A fellow needs to know. Abby to Around the World by ATC. Oh, man. Appreciate you, Abby. Don't know. Not a poem guy. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hang on. That is not a haiku. That is not even close to a haiku. Hickory Dickory Dock is not a haiku. Jump out of Oh, you're kidding me. God, this partnership's already blown up in their face. This partnership's not gonna last more than a year. It's already blown up in their face. No. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo is not a haiku. Yeah. No. It's 575. It's crushing. Happy birthday is not a haiku. Happy birthday is not a haiku. What? Oh my. What? What? That went off the rails very quickly. Alright, let's do Around the World from ATC. One hit wonder. Alright, here we go. Great song. Great song from 2000. Alright. Alright. While we do that, we're going to sim until we get a shutout in this. Let's see. 20-13, Bears win. I'm going to go to 40. Nashville, North Carolina, Monterey, Portland, New Orleans, Utah, Louisville, Vancouver, Indy. Oh, wow. John Woodford, probably not till the end of the year. How's that sound? New Orleans, probably not. Omaha, probably not. Yeah, I don't know if there's 40 markets for baseball. I don't know if there's 40 markets. 20-9. That's the right pick for the John Woodford era. Nice. 23-17. All right, that's 3 games. And I bid before the season starts. Niners win that one. Before the season starts. 38-7. Oh, we might not get a shutout. $13-10. All right, we're at 7. Yeah, I do love this website. Let's see. 23-10. We're not getting a shutout. That's 8. 24-21. Yeah, they need a stadium. Yeah, they need an indoor stadium too. They need, because you're not going to play in the summertime outdoors in New Orleans. Be just a swampland. The humidity would just be unbearable. 2021. All right, so we're at 12. 13 without a shutout. 14 without a shutout. Right, page change to 100. Yep. Which I'm fine with. 25-20. Yeah, I don't think we're going to shutout. 33-30. Oh, boy. 30-27. Softball style? It's unique. It's definitely unique. I'm never like, I don't like those submarine pitchers. Like, I always get thrown up with them. Older 97 Niners or 77 Vikings. I think the 77 Vikings were older. So best 3 of 5-7? Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, Super Bowls. What was wrong for Bears? Far wrong for the shutout? The Bears have won most of the games so far. Bears have won about 60% of the games. 29-11 on that one. 33-16. 26-10. 24-20. 27-21. Yeah, it's a very good welcome song. Especially with the key change. Okay, well, we got a shutout, just not the one you expected. We got a shutout. The Bears got shut out. 19-0. But we need a Niners shutout. 11-6% they play each other? I don't know. It'd be a very close game. I mean, these are two of the best champions of all time. It'd be pretty split down the middle, I would think. It'd be very split down the middle. I can re-click multiple times. You have to keep click and play again. Allow that shot? Alright. Yeah, we're not getting one. We're not getting one. Took a whole league with Bengals struggle off the AFC 2. I was also online at Disney, so I was like, I couldn't find a graphic, so we're just gonna do that. I was literally online at Disney World. I'm like, I can't make one myself. I'm literally online at Disney. I was online for an attraction, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do it like that. And just scribble out the teams. Oh, man. Alright, let's get some of the ChatGPTs in. Appreciate you guys a ton. Again, clock is at 0 right now, so that means that $5 or more gets you in the queue. And we are going to have overtime later tonight, so keep that in mind. After the game, we are going to have OT. But this is the last chance for any of the games for You Make the Call. Taking place in about 90 minutes. So let me get this in. I do Disney World Geoguess where I see myself. I didn't see any Google people around. What if it's the last time playoff script I got? Oh, it's not a video. It's on my Twitter. No, if it was a video, I would take more time with that one. I was just like, I need to find something to zunk on Jared Jones. All right. Let's do this now. How far are the Brewers got the playoffs? I don't know. Oh, speaking of fantasy, let me link the fantasy league. So the Brewers are the best team in the NL right now, but they don't have any stars. Like Mrs. Come Back Down to Earth. They don't have any stars. I just never trust them in the playoffs. But they are a team that just knows how to win. I think the Phillies are the best. I think the Phillies will win the National League as things stand right now. I think the Phillies will win the NL. All right, let me click the fantasy thing and then... Yeah, if you haven't joined the fantasy league yet, here you go. Hey, let me link the post with the Twitter. Hang on, give me a second. I'm up to 6,400 subs on Twitter, which is... Oh, ESPN deleted the graphic? I just realized looking at Twitter, ESPN deleted the graphic. They got so much backlash for that graphic, they deleted it. Oh my god. They deserve all the backlash they got. I mean, it was a terrible graphic. ESPN literally deleted the post. Oh my god, that's so funny. Dodgers pick them up so easily. Dodgers, I don't know about the pitching for the Dodgers. Last message. Hang on. Yeah, links don't send. Links don't send unless I'm the one that sends them. That's just a YouTube thing. I love that ESPN got rid of the graphic. They deleted the post. They got so much backlash for that post. Am I playing the league? Yeah, I'm playing the league. What graphic ESPN put up? So, hang on. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the archive of it. Hang on. Because they deleted it. They launched their new app and they put up a graphic. They deleted the graphic. And it's so bad. So this was the graphic that they put up. This was the graphic. Dodger pitching and Yankee fielding who wins Dodger pitching. This is the graphic. About all the icons, all the moments, all the ESPN. You might notice there's a few things interesting about this graphic. World Series, we got Phillies Tigers. So you might notice there are 3 baseball players in this entire graphic. There's 3. They have the rights to MLB. I see 3. I see 1, 2, 3. I see Ohtani here. I see a Yankee. I think that's Judge. I think Acuna. There's 3 hockey players. There's like 25 WNBA players in this. The Florida Gators have, for winning the national championship in college basketball, they have the rights to college basketball. They have the rights to the SEC. The Florida Gators have 0 representation in this, despite winning the Natty. But what does have representation... Okay, I have to actually drag the graphic out. What does have representation is Mina Kimes' dog. We have the WNBA studio crew in here. Again, Mina's dog is in this. For some reason, I think someone said a quarterback is in this. It's not even starting. We've got Stephen A. We got Windhorst. We have more personalities than we do MLB players. Again, the Florida Gators, by winning the Natty, there's 0 Florida. But we have Mina's dog. We have like 20,000 WNBA players. It's just a very... Keller with a 5er. Bracket time. All right, let's do this. It's a bizarre... We have... I don't even know... People pieing each other in the face. What is that? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I don't know what it's referencing. Do you have Travis Hunter, at least? Do you have Travis Hunter? What was this posted yesterday? Why was it yanked? They got so much backlash. They got ratioed like by a lot of people. I'm surprised Travis Hunter made an appearance. I am surprised by that. But yeah, this was posted yesterday. But Cal with the Fire, appreciate you, man. Let me get you on the call. Hang on. Let me get you. Bracket time. Tigers Jays. All right, Stros. I'll take the Stros over the Mariners. Join the league. Let's go. Let's go. Good luck. Draft is Wednesday. Draft is Wednesday. Let's see. I'll take Stros over Mariners. Red Sox over Yankees right now. Tigers over Red Sox. Jays over Stros. Tigers over Jays. Brewers, Phillies. Dodgers over Mets. Padres over Cubs. Padres over Brewers. Phillies over Dodgers. Phillies over Padres. Tigers over Phillies. Or place it nothing. They just scrapped it. Yeah, Frank Cabrera, absolute legend. Absolute legend. Oh, man. He was such a kind judge. Such a kind soul. What should I name my fantasy team? What shouldn't you name it? I can think of a lot of things he shouldn't name it. League full? The league is not full. The league is not full. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 11 spots open. We got 11 spots open. I will link it here. We got 11 spots open. Art style's fine. I mean, the art style's fine. I don't have a problem with the art style. It's just... the way they did it was kind of bizarre. Phillies win this World Series? I think they can. Yeah. But this was posted yesterday to launch the ESPN app. My powers over Brewers. There's just some of the Brewers I don't trust in the playoffs. I love them, but there's some of the Brewers I just don't trust in the playoffs. The 5th best NL team better than the 1st best AL team. No, I think the Tigers are great. Tigers are a very good team. Brewers are winning all, they gotta blow it up. I mean, they have a small payroll. I don't know about blowing it up. It's not like they're going all in. Their payroll's lower than the Rockies. I don't know, blow it up is the right move. I think if anything, you spend more. Again, their payroll is not big. Payroll is not big at all. Yeah, but Tigers, I think, in a 7-game series, I just don't know what's Scooble. The cost of the ESPN thing, I think it's reasonable. Considering what you're getting, I think it's pretty reasonable. I guess like all the rights they got for like every sport under the sun, I think it's not too bad. There's other things that the cost is outrageous. I don't think ESPN's insane. Winner of the Annals winning it all. If it's not the Tigers in the AL, problem is the Tigers a 7-game series. You gotta beat Scooble. You gotta beat Scooble. I don't know if that's possible in the playoffs out now. Do you want beginners fantasy league as a team fantasy player? Ooh. Good luck running train, everyone. This should be funny. Yeah, Mahomes going first overall. $30 to a wrestling fan is not reasonable for me. Well, you're getting everything. It's not just $30 for wrestling. You're getting 30. You get like NFL, you get MLB, you get NBA, NHL. You get a lot. College football. I mean, you get a lot. Yeah, Pirates don't all this were made the World Series. Yeah, I think last year Padres Dodgers was the true World Series. I think whoever won that series is going to win it all. All right. While that's loading up, the ChatGPT. There's have Scooble and 4 dudes. True, but I mean, Scooble's an ace. One guy's name, I love Zach Ertz. I might nominate him to make the early race money. That's a good pick. Oh, it's an auction league too. Oh, that's good. That's good. What you should do is what you should do with a bunch of newbies. Nominate Brian Robinson first, because people are going to see running back B Robinson and just bid like crazy, thinking it's Bijan Robinson they're bidding on, but it's not. Scoring PPR. Does that go 7? Yes. If it goes best 7, yes. Whoever's the only win all? Yeah. Right now, yes. I think so. Well, I'm going to remove teams if we don't fill the spots, but if we don't fill the spots, I'll move the teams. So we'll see on that. I'll do a pick'em too. I'll do a college pick'em as well, but that doesn't start until week 1, not week 0. Demographic that gets been capitalized on doesn't exist anymore. Wait, hang on. It's fair to say the demographic that ESPN capitalized on doesn't exist anymore. People who want to watch the ticker to get the score of a game they missed. I think so. I think to some extent the highlight demographic is definitely disappearing now that you have YouTube and you have instant highlights on Twitter. PPR means points per reception. So you get a point every time someone catches the ball. So there are other leagues where it's standard scoring, where you get 1 point every 10 yards they get. And there are some leagues where you get that, but on top of that, you also get a point every time they catch the ball. Can't do a college pick'em? All good. My Parsons the full season? I could see that. I could see it at this rate. I mean, it's getting tense between them. Will the Phillies win the NL? I have them winning the NL right now. I'm winning the NL right now. If Jones gets injured and Mertz comes in and plays well, the same look like need for bench him. No, I don't think anyone's looking at this like how can you possibly bench. I don't think anyone's looking at this like how can you possibly bench Anthony Richardson, the guy who's been the worst quarterback in football the last 2 seasons, or one of them. How could you possibly do that? No one's criticizing them for benching Richardson for Jones. It's more of, man, Richardson's not progressing at all. Yeah, I like PPR too. Why does someone game exist if Notre Dame's not playing in it? Grow the game a bit. I mean, Notre Dame's playing the game a lot. Scare the Dodgers of them. I mean, you should be scared of the Dodgers, but I think Phillies are a good team. Sanders to the Rams. Oh, man, can you imagine that? Can you imagine? All that for nothing. All that for nothing. DJ earned it, yes. We'll stream the draft. I'll be live for the draft. I'll be live. We're going to be doing, I think we're going to be doing a Major League Baseball game at the time. So I'll be drafting while we stream. So if that makes sense. 2 teams in each league that could sneak in right now that aren't in. Royals and Guardians, I think Reds and Marlins. Reds and Marlins I'll give you. What's interesting, the D-backs might have the best shot right now because they do play the Reds. if they do play the Reds, if they take the series, they win 3. That'll be tough. Phillies, I think they'll get to 96. I think 96 wins. I think 96. Something around there, 95, 96. AL. Yeah, Royals are deceptively playing a lot better lately. The Royals very quietly are picking it up. Just out of nowhere, the Royals are starting to pick it up. It's going to be an interesting race right now in the AL. The fact that the Mariners are only 2 up on the wild card is insane. Phillies win the World Series. Will Philly become the best sports city? Not with the... I mean, Super Bowl World Series is impressive, but the problem is that the NBA and NHL are dragging you down. Dodgers should start week 1. I'm fine not throwing him into the Wolves because that's a tough schedule to start. I'm fine starting Russ. He looked good in the preseason. I'm fine with that. Don't throw him in the Wolves. All right, we got some emails and some ChatGPTs to get to. We're going to do that right now. And here we go. Should I show the league your part? No, not at all. Not at all. Saturday college, how's it going, man? How is it going? Right now, Eagles, Jets, about $29 behind. But, again, every donation counts as triple if there's a request attached to it. Spent 50 on Brian Robinson. Let's go. Let's go. They thought it was Bajan. I told you, that works like a charm every time. How's it going in college? I know it's a new adjustment. Figured come back to New York in a month or so. Yeah, it makes sense. It's pretty local. Right, D-back should be the fit. Yes. Oh, man. It's a $39 away, but again, it counts as triples. So, what would that be? $13 with no request attached would get you the, we get to the tie. A Bears Chiefs. $13 with no request attached would get to the tie. Bears Chiefs. So. Rosen Plums? I don't think so. I think the 6 that we got right now are going to be the 6 that we have unless the Yankees fall off. But yeah. Yeah, Lever was a very good coach. All right, we got 2 ChatGPTs. We're going to do this now. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Stephanie realigning baseball. Here we go. Steph realigning baseball. The game is broken. Sorry, against the Saints. Yeah, I think so too. Broken like my group chat with an 89 Swifty Discord. But now, I will fix it. I will realign the galaxy, the league, forever. You fired 6 analytics departments this week and tried to merge the Mets and Yankees into one team called the Swifties. Please consider a nap, Commissioner. No! Realignment waits for no woman, no droid, and certainly no ancient baseball tradition. She activates the Hollow Diamond. Let the realignment commence. Come on with a tenor! And who's the greatest D-back? Oh, it's easily Randy. Best free agent signing in baseball history. Let's go. Oh yeah, and there's the membership thing too. And there's the XP thing as well. Where first place gets 30 on it. First place gets 30 XP. Technically didn't donate. Technically didn't tie it. You did not. Technically you did not tie it. Technically you gave it the lead. Technically you gave it the lead. Holy cow. Yeah, Randy Johnson's the greatest D-back of all time. 4 Cy Youngs? Yeah, it's not even close. Not even close. Runs the first team game back with a glimmer of hope to make it. I think so. Best homegrown D-back? Probably Merrill Kelly. Merrill Kelly was born in Arizona. So, I would go Merrill on that one. All right. Realignment is dangerous. Not economically viable. Try to get the World Cup trophy. Yeah, it should go to the team that wins it. Just a thought. Should go to the team that wins it. Shut up, Grossman. For your time has passed. I've spoken to the metrics. The future is now. Here's my vision. 2 leagues. 4 sectors. Each named after Taylor Swift eras. We have the Eras sector with the Giants, Dodgers, Padres, and the Jokers. The Fearless sector. The Red sector. The Reputation sector. So Giants, Dodgers, Padres, and Vegas are in the same spot. Yeah, it could have easily been 5, yes. You named divisions after albums. Eras, Bob. Eras. Well, right now, first place gets 30, and right now, Keller's in front, so $30 will go to Bears Chiefs. Each represents a phase of strength, chaos, reinvention. Also, everyone plays each other twice a year, and the All-Star Game is now a 3-game sing-off and home run derby hybrid. You can't do this! Tradition matters! Tradition? What is tradition? Was it tradition that the Pirates finished 4th for 17 years straight? Yeah, that was a pretty bad Cy Young. Was tradition that let Rob Manfred call the World Series trophy a piece of metal? We are the game now. I am the game. What of the playoffs? 12 teams. Top team in each sector gets a wild rose, a literal flower. In the World Series, best of 7 on a neutral moon in Taylor Swift's private stadium. Your feeling was great. This violates 14 labor laws and 3 space treaties, as if I care. Taylor, I did this for us. Barefrated saying, Johnson or Maddox? I would say Johnson. 4 straight Cy Youngs is just ridiculous. I mean, you get signed by the D-backs. You win 4 straight Cy Youngs. You win a World Series. And Max was great with the Braves, don't get me wrong. But it's close. I would go Randy Johnson on that one. I'll go big unit. How'd Stephanie react to hear about the Marlins? She would not be happy, I guess, because they're a good direct competition with the Giants. Next up, the No Rain at Disney-anator coming up. Here we go. Wow, Dad, I actually can't believe you planned a vacation. Yeah, so you only did 18 once, and I figured what's based upon the most expensive, magical place on Earth? I'm impressed. You didn't even bring an evil plan this time. Define evil. Suddenly the thunderclouds roll in. Oh no, rain? On my first not-evil family outing? That's it. Nobody ruins a Doofenshmirtz Disney day, except maybe Mickey, but not today. Behold, the No Rain at Disney-anator. With this baby, I'll redirect all clouds to Universal Studios. Take that, competition. Dad, you couldn't just buy a poncho? They're see-through. They're not good ponchos at Disney. Agent P, Dr. Doofenshmirtz was at Disney World. Our weather satellite shows suspicious cloud divergence forming. Get to Epcot immediately and stop him before he causes a statewide drought. Or worse, a flood at SeaWorld. Goodbye, precipitation. Hello, overpriced journalism parades. Barry the Platypus, you just had to show up while I was being semi-evil for a good cause. Really? You can't thwart me while I'm back in my office? I'm on vacation right now. They're fighting inside the ride with the animatronics. Vanessa sighs, eats a pretzel while watching. Oh, God, here we go. Here we go. Barry, I swear, this isn't even that evil. I just want one perfect girl, my daughter. Is that too much to ask? Wait, you're letting me keep it? You really do care, Perry the Platypus. Oh, thank you. So Perry's actually going to let Doof off the hook. Doof's going to let Perry off the hook. Eagles have 2 top 10 receivers. They could, yeah. I mean, if you want to say Smith and Brown 2010 guys, I'm not going to hate you on that. That sounds reasonable. Again, right now, 30 more bucks can add it to Chiefs Bears because Keller's in front. Okay, Dad, that was kind of awesome. No rain, no drama, just us. And only mild misuse of weather controlling technology. Just this one day. Suddenly, the redirected clouds pour on Universal Studios. And the Jurassic Park animatronics short out. Would there be more lines at Disney now? Because if the rain's at Universal, not at Disney, it means more lines, and that means that Doof won't be able to get as much done. But I guess if they bought Lightning Lane. Alright. So, Doofenshmirtz being a good dad for once. Well, he's always a good dad, but Perry actually lets him off the hook. I like that ending. I like that ending a lot. Perry actually decides not. Alright, let's see this random sitcom script. Let's see. Alright, let's see. The 6-minute rights thing. On that. Disney was awesome. Disney was awesome. Disney was incredible. They do a great job with the park. They do a great job with the park. Let's see what we got here. That feels like Full House. That feels like a Full House script. That feels like Full House a little bit. That's it being Full House with Stephanie. Marlins and Mets? Marlins. I mean, I have money on the Marlins. I mean, I have $5 on them just to make the World Series, just because if they win, I might get a lot. Thoughts on Cracker Barrel logo change? I don't even get it. I don't even get why they changed their logo. Like, it's so generic. If they changed the logo, got rid of the guy, because I get that it might cost a lot of money to have the guy because there's a lot of colors, you change the logo and just make it a barrel? Like, if you have the current logo, like the logo they changed it to, and just make it a barrel, it's fine. It just looks so generic now. And they changed the interior of the store for no reason. They had a good thing going. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did that. All right, let's do this Michael email. All right, here we go. Have to go all good right around. I appreciate you, man. Again, right now, Bears-Chiefs is in the lead. Right now, Bears-Chiefs is in front. Because the top person in terms of XP is Keller. So $30 will get added to that. So right now, Bears-Chiefs is in front. Bears-Chiefs right now is in front. Yesterday, Pizza Hut logo. I didn't see Pizza Hut logo change. I didn't see that. Give us a bit of Crackle Barrel. Why'd they change it? You know what? I don't hate that one. I honestly don't hate that one. It's a combo of the old 80s logo and the 90s logo. I actually don't hate that one. It's a combo of a best. It's a best of both worlds. Can I say it? I would say yes, I am. I am serving that one. I actually don't hate that one. That one I'm more than okay with. It's a good combination of the two eras. So I'm okay with that logo. I'm okay with that logo. All right, we got this Frazen episode from Michael. Here we go. Welcome, everyone, to another edition of the FSN. Yeah, the black text. Yeah, it shouldn't be red text. Red text is a bit too overpowering, but that one I'm fine with. I like the italic font, and I like they have the. It's a good change. It's a good change. Did we need it? No, but I'm fine with it. I am more than fine with it. To the FSN Chaos Showcase, where football happens to exist in between cries from several brats, world-shifting good doing, and whatever the hell Frank is breaking today. I'm going to tell you right off the back, this ain't football. This is psychological warfare. So this is a spin-off episode. This is a spin-off episode, so just keep that in mind, this spin-off episode. How will co-sell at your service, ready to document the collapse of childhood dignity and the rise of spontaneous mayhem. This one's already shaping up to be louder than the Def Leppard sound check and twice as unhinged. Let's roll. Mountain Dew logo? Yeah, I think that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Better than what they had before. Steelers, Dolphins. Supposed to be a high-stakes playoff preview, but instead, we got Frank trying to build a working grill out of the pylon. I do good. You told him to set up a camera rig. He heard Pyro Barbecue Theater. Same thing. Meanwhile, everyone's crying under the table. The Magic logo discounts everything. Sports stores. The Magic logo, I'm not crazy with the logo change. Now, the court looks nice. I will say that the court and the uniforms are fine. The logo change I'm not crazy about for the Magic. Do you know the best logo change this year? I don't know. This is too loud. I can't focus on my coloring book with Frank riding the mascot like a horse. My hair is frizzy. This isn't fair. Someone bring me a diamond pillow. The late 90s, early 2000s, it was when everything was extreme. Everything was your favorite logo. I mean, the Apple logo is just simple. The Apple logo is just so simple, gets to the point. McDonald's also had an iconic logo. Simple, easy to draw, you know exactly what it is. I think Apple is just a great, great logo. Hartford Whalers, though, if we're talking sports, Hartford Whalers is great. I don't like this team. I don't like these people. I don't like you. I wish I were a trade. The NFL announced they would keep the social messages in the end zone. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, is anyone out there, like, a racist, sees end racism in the end zone and it's like, you know what? I'm going to not be racist anymore. That's not how that works. Like, we don't need the messages in the end zone. It makes no sense. The logo change from this year? I don't know this year. Like, it just doesn't make sense. The social messages are not needed at all. They are not needed at all. Kid, the day turned into a pine tree and said, I stop believing in humanity. Never in the history of broadcasting has one seen such a pitiful display of underdeveloped emotional fortitude. I've covered boxing, war zones, even the Jets, but this is weeping decay in 4K. Dolphins lead 10-7. Yeah, we take Commander's out of one. Yes. That's my man, Tua. King of accuracy, master of grace. Josh Allen can read defense view his reigning crown. Oh, God, here we go. You know I'm right. Josh Allen, please. He throws like a drunk giraffe. Tua is the GOAT. If she yells Tua one more time, I'm going to follow a restraining order on behalf of football itself. I haven't seen obsession like this since Sally Froth Frazier and the press tried to marry his left hook. Honey, maybe tone it down a bit? Never! Cut to the sideline. Thanks, Michael. I'm here where the energy is electric, and so are the wires Frank just rerouted. He said the same needs more juice. There are now 3 inflatables, 2 illegal fireworks, and 1 very confused dolphin involved. Officials have stopped asking questions. Yeah, exactly, KC. I asked him to reroute a cable. 1 cable! I do good. He rerouted way more than that. Hey, wait, I thought Dolphins were the orange team. Skylar, they're literally dressed in aqua and white. But aren't Dolphins gray? Oh, God, he's got the IQ of a wet flip-flop. And yet somehow still smarter than the average sports radio caller. I just want to go on record saying if everyone cries at me again, I'm tossing him into the drum riser from the Hysteria Tour. You're so mean! I've sold out arenas with people tougher than you at age 6. RFK gets on there. I got off the phone with Commissioner Goodell. He said Rob Carson's latest scheme is to paint us as a rogue media empire of football vigilantes. Hey, wait, that sounds awesome. Good. Let them. We are vigilantes. The Crying Justice League with fireworks and bass solos. There I am. Let's go. If this be rebellion, then let it be televised. Chaos now is Tua throws a pick 6 and the Steelers lead. No, it's pass interference. It's rigged. Now you sound like half of Facebook. Wait, do our servers count for points? Skylar, I swear to God. Frank appears on camera in powdered sugar holding an accordion. I don't even know why. I do good. He is either a visionary or a biochemical hazard. Or both. The Steelers win. The Brats sob. I don't know how you pronounce the new guy that just got called up. John Exton? I don't know. I'll have to take a look. Tua was worshipped. Skylar said things no brain should. Somehow Frank didn't blow up the stadium. It had bad vibes. He blew up the parking garage. Fantastic. Right, I get it with the Olympics. Yeah, I get it with the Olympics. It's kind of hard with the Olympics not to have, but... I mean, it's not like political to sound like end racism. It's just... You don't need to have that messaging in the end zone. Like, what's the point? This whole broadcast is a bad vibe, and I love it. This has been Howard Cosell reporting. May God help us all. Especially those poor people still listening. God. That was good. Tried to do a Cosell there. And the parking lot is destroyed. Fantastic. The parking lot is destroyed. All right, so it's close enough. We're going to do a runoff. It's close enough. We're going to do a runoff again. $30 added to the Chiefs because we're calling everything off right now in terms of the requests. We're calling everything off. Keller leads in XP by 30. Oh, wait, hang on. Give me a... Wait, that's not how we did it last time. Hang on, give me a second. The XP still continues, so hang on a second. So 237, if this holds... Hang on, let me do this. I'm closing off requests. We're going to have overtime later tonight. We're going to have OT later tonight. If this holds... Why do we have a... Wait, we have a bot? I'm going to leave the bot in. We're not even streaming a game. We're literally not even streaming a game. There's no game. What bot? What game does it think we're doing? I did Disney World. Dude, that was Disney World stream. All right, I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock. No more requests. Every donation is single. We're going to Bengals Colts. Nice. Every donation is a single at this point. So if you donate $5, it counts as 5. $10 counts as 10. $2 counts as 2. Again, whoever leads the next XP gets $30 added. As things stand right now, Keller is winning. You make the call, which means $30 gets added to that. Yeah, there are no games. Yep. I'm like Kevin Harlan. I'm calling no games. Bears Chiefs would start at 8:20 Eastern time as things stand. Eagles Jets would start 7:30. Those seem to be the 2 games that are close. Again, this is the last call for any of that. And then I will set up the cases accordingly. Again, if you're wondering why we have Chargers Saints behind, that's because of the last game I did. I will get the emojis in, change the Disney emojis out, swap them out, and do all that. And we will go from there. So, last call for anything. We got 2 minutes on the clock. Yeah, New Orleans to chaos. I love it. Bod's website is $39 to use. It's a good deal. You can watch the games legally for way less than that. It's a great deal. Buffalo game's playing 6:30. Yep. It is not. It is not. Yep, you did help on that one. You did help on that one. Go for Drake and Josh. Yeah, I don't know about the morals with that. I don't know about the morals. With the... I don't like the why was this upset. I feel like Drake and Josh... Like the... I feel like that would have been they don't make curfew. They get stuck on the road. Meredith and Madden? Ooh. Does it give an NFL game? Yep. I didn't know that either. Playing at the Wide World of Sports complex. Playing at the Wide World of Sports. Say more detail on each character? Alright, that would make more sense, yeah. We have 30 seconds left. And as things stand, Bears, Chiefs, there was a speeding ticket. But they glossed over that in the script. He was just going fast, and they made it there in time, and disappointed how you broke curfew. All right, we got 10 seconds. 9, 8. It is a dope. Yeah, it is a dope statement. That literally is what it's called. I do remember the episode that got stuck on the road. I do remember that one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to do the sign off here. And if nothing happens during the sign off, then we are going to call it here. So the plan is Bears Chiefs. The plan is no color booth work. Funny story about that. They tried that. It didn't work. This is over the Cook by Nat social media. We'll be on in 2 hours. We're going to be on in 2 hours. So don't you worry. We're going to be on in 2 hours. So plenty of time to worry about the Mets there. Don't you worry about that. So no color booth. Certain sports it can. Football it can't. No, football it can't really work. We did with Jets Browns in 1981. Didn't work. So appreciate all you guys tuning in. The game that we were doing is... then yeah. That'll make more sense. Yeah. So Bears Chiefs is the game we're doing. I'll be live for that one at 8:20. We will start the stream at like 8:10. So appreciate you guys tuning in. JG9 signing off. See you guys tonight for Bears Chiefs, and then also we'll do overtime after the game, and then tomorrow we'll do Iowa State Kansas State. Start college football off with a bang. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Bears Chiefs this game.